Hello everyone, welcome to the Handmade channel. Today, I'll guide you on how to make this lovely, cute bag. It's so beautiful. The name of this bag is Hang On. Sounds very Korean, doesn't it, everyone? It's so pretty and very high quality. The zipper is smooth, the inside has a lining. It's really premium. The zipper is perfectly straight, do you see? And here, there's a leather trim. It's so beautiful, so smooth, a leather trim here. This design can be carried as a shoulder bag. A shoulder bag, or if you want it longer, you can carry it by hand. If you want it shorter, you can shorten the strap. And if you want it longer, you can extend the strap. Thank you, everyone. Now we'll get into the pattern, everyone. Into the details. This is our accessory kit. It will include 2 straps, the trim cord, the yarn, and the canvas. I'll pre-cut and pre-draw it. Depending on the color you order, I might draw with black, blue, red, or yellow, etc. It depends. Depending on the color of the pattern, I'll draw with that color. So we will have 2 side pieces, 2 mouth trim pieces, and 1 large body piece. This large body piece will also come with a bottom piece. I will mark this bottom piece here. When you get it, you will sew this bottom piece onto this marked area. We will attach it like this, and then we'll embroider it. Why? So that when the bag curves, the bottom will be firmer, everyone. The leather part will include the bag feet, there's an embroidery needle, there's leather, there's yarn, and there's the lining fabric. For the lining, I've already sewn the interior pocket, so you just need to place it in and line the bag. Now we will proceed with the embroidery. For the embroidery part, I'll put the link in the description. Everyone, in the description, there will be a link to a detailed embroidery guide for this pattern. I also sell this accessory kit. Everyone, both the finished product and the kit are for sale. There are many colors, up to 12 colors. So if you need one, just inbox me. I have a full range of kits and finished products, up to 12 colors. And I can even embroider names on request. Everyone, now let's start making it. So after we finish embroidering, we will have 1 large piece, 2 side pieces, and 2 mouth trim pieces. This part is also quite simple. We attached the bottom piece earlier and embroidered it to make it firm. The sample I'm making is multicolored, many colors. So this is the zipper mouth, and these are the 2 side pieces. Now we will proceed with crocheting the border. According to all the previous videos I've made, for all the pieces we're crocheting the border on, the wrong side will face you and the right side will face outwards for us to crochet. We will insert the hook and crochet. In this corner, it's always 3 stitches in 1 hole. For the first stitch we start, we only crochet 1 single crochet into it. Okay, now we'll continue crocheting. For every single canvas hole, we will crochet 1 single crochet. Oh, for this kit, if you don't know how to crochet, you can also order a pre-crocheted kit. I still accept orders for pre-crocheted pieces. So when you get it, you just need to embroider and assemble, because this crochet part is a bit difficult. If many of you haven't crocheted before, it takes some time to learn and be able to do it. Otherwise, you can order a pre-crocheted kit from me. I do accept orders for those. So you just need to embroider when you get it. Embroidery is quite simple. Like cross-stitching, the embroidery guide video is already in the description. You just need to go there and watch it. See how to embroider. It's very simple, very easy. You just need to be meticulous to make it beautiful. And everyone, please note that when you embroider, you should do it with slightly tight tension to make your finished product look sharper. Don't be afraid that the canvas will show, because when we finish embroidering, you see how it looks a bit open like this, but it's okay. It's open, do you see? It's fine. When we put the lining on and you see the overall look, it will be very beautiful. So just keep crocheting like this. Everyone, crochet until this corner, which is 3 stitches. The crochet hook that we use here is a size 34 hook. Or a size 1 hook is also okay, but I usually use a size 34 hook, which is about 2.0 to 2.5 millimeters. Everyone, because the canvas is stiff, I recommend that you just use a regular hook. To avoid the situation where you're not careful and it scratches the hook, it's not a waste. But if you use Tulip brand or other high-end hooks, it feels a bit painful, everyone. Here, so at this corner, we'll just crochet 1 stitch, 2 stitches. 3 stitches, okay. Then the next stitch is 1 stitch, so for every hole, it's 1 stitch. Then at the corner, we crochet again 1, 2, 3, okay. So everyone, just crochet like this until you get to the end of this side, and I'll continue guiding you. Here, when we get to this corner, we still do 3 stitches. Then we continue with 1 stitch, 2 stitches, 3 stitches. Now we've reached the final corner. The first corner is the last corner. We will crochet 1 single crochet here. So earlier here, we created 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet here. Now we're missing 1 more single crochet. We'll cut the yarn. We'll pull it all the way out. Then we'll pull this over. Under the stitch, there will be 2 ... Do you see? It has 2 legs. We'll pull it all the way through. We'll put this yarn inside. Okay, then we'll burn the yarn. Please remember that whenever you use this type of woven yarn, you must burn it. If you don't burn it, it will unravel. Now we have these 2 pieces. Now let's move to this small side piece. Here, we'll also insert the hook at this corner. At this corner, right, we'll insert the hook, make 1 chain, then continue to insert the hook and crochet 1 single crochet into the first stitch hole and that first hole. And the next hole, we crochet 1 stitch, 2 stitches, okay? Then we just continue. For every canvas hole, it's 1 single crochet. Then at this corner, we'll crochet 2 stitches. Okay, then at this middle corner, we'll crochet 3 stitches. Then at this corner, we'll crochet 2 stitches. Okay, then we just continue to crochet 1 single crochet in every stitch hole. Then here, we'll do 2 single crochets. Then at this middle hole, we'll do 3 single crochets. Then the next stitch, 2 single crochets. Then we continue with 1 single crochet for every canvas hole. Okay, then at this corner, 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Then we continue to the other side. Then here, we'll insert into the leg like we did before, one single crochet, the first leg. Then we'll cut the yarn and knot it through. Go into the first stitch leg, everyone. Pull the yarn through, then go into this spot. Pull the last stitch leg through. Okay, done. Now for this large body piece. For this large body piece, we will also crochet exactly the same way. We will crochet exactly the same way. We'll start at this corner. Remember to put the wrong side facing inwards, everyone. One stitch, 2 stitches. Oh, sorry, when we start at this corner, we'll make 1 chain. Then we'll crochet into the next leg. 1 stitch, then this stitch in the middle of the corner, we'll crochet 3 stitches. Three stitches, then the next one is 1 stitch. Then this corner is 2 stitches. Okay, because this corner stitch is 2 stitches, so this end will also have 2 stitches in this corner. So it's easy for everyone to see. This one is 2 stitches, this one is 2 stitches, and in the middle, it's 3 stitches. Got it? We'll crochet all the way to the end here. So earlier here, we crocheted the first stitch into the next leg. So here, we'll crochet 1 single crochet into here. And we'll finish with 1 more false stitch here. So this corner will have 2 stitches. Got it? Now, after we've finished crocheting all the borders, we'll proceed to attach the feet. Here, the feet, earlier, when we were making it, the bottom part was right here. The part where we attach the other piece. Now we just need to place it and estimate. We will try it on and place it here. From the top down, we will count 28 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, it's the 29th row. So between these two 29th rows, we'll squeeze this lid a little to make it more compact. Then from the outside in. Here, from the outside in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the 11th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, after the 10th row, we'll pin this down. Okay, we'll do the exact same thing for all the other legs at the other corners. At these corners, we'll also count the same way. From the top down, it's the 28th row. From the outside in, it's after the 10th row. Here, from the top down, it's after row to ... Oh, sorry. From the top down, it's after the 29th row. From the outside in, it's after the 10th row, and we'll pin this down. Got it? After we've pinned it down, we'll use a pair of pliers. We'll use a pair of pliers or something else. We'll tap this foot down. Remember to put a layer underneath to prevent scratching the feet. Oh, before we tap it, we'll take a pair of pliers, everyone. Here we'll take a pair of pliers and bend this open. Bend the two legs of this foot outwards. Bend them outwards. Okay, bend them outwards. Then we'll take a hammer and tap it down. Okay, and we're done. The feet are done. This is after we've attached these feet. After we've attached these feet, we'll move on to the leather sewing part. For the leather sewing, we'll have these two handles. These two handles and two long cords for us to attach. And please note, everyone, on this leather piece, there are two loops. One loop that can move and one loop that is fixed in this spot. So please pay attention to this part. If it happens to come off, please remember to put it back for me. Okay, so these two cords will go diagonally, one on this side and one on the other side. And these two long cords, we'll use them to attach it. Now I'll talk about this first. For this cord, everyone, please note, this is a note. Remember to put the movable loop on here first. Now, the yarn, one strand will be on top, and one strand will be on the bottom. Do you see? Okay, one strand on top, one strand on the bottom. Now we'll take the bottom strand first. We'll thread the needle. We'll use a regular sewing needle. Everyone? Now we'll put it in here. We'll count 2, 4, count the embroidery squares. Everyone, count the embroidery squares. Here, we'll count the embroidery squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The groove at the end of the 12th row is here. Or, if you can't visualize it, you can count the holes. For the holes, we'll count the hole, the first hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the 13th hole. Okay, if it's a hole, it's the 13th hole. Then we'll count from the top down, the first hole. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll thread it through. Okay, thread this through. Got it? After we've threaded it through, we'll take a pin to clip and hold it. Okay, after we've threaded it through, we'll flip this up. We'll flip this up, then we'll count the hole that we just threaded through. Here, the hole that we just put the needle through. We'll count 1, 2, 3 in the 4th row. We'll thread the needle up again. When we thread the needle up, we'll thread it into this stitch as well. Here, okay, do you see this stitch corresponds to the stitch on this side? It goes straight across, so it counts the first hole where we went down with the thread. That's hole number 1, 2, 3, and hole number 4, we'll thread it up. And corresponding to the stitch on this side, we'll pull it through. Then next is the needle on this side. Here's the needle on this side. Then we'll thread it down right into that first hole from earlier. Okay, we'll thread it down into that first hole from earlier. Here, we'll do one more needle. Okay, we'll thread it down right into that very first hole we went down into. We'll take this yarn down. Okay, that's it. Now we'll go to the next hole. We'll move down. We'll move down to the next canvas hole. Do you see? The hole that we're sewing. Then at the next hole, we'll go up. go into the next hole. Okay, then we'll go back into that hole. Okay, then we'll continue to go into the stitch from earlier. Because I'm both filming and sewing, it's a bit difficult, but when you hold it in person, it's very easy. So we'll just pull it tight. Okay, because every hole I punched here corresponds to a canvas hole, so it's very easy for you to sew. You just need to thread it through the leather and the canvas hole, and that's it. You don't need to hurt your hand or pull or tug on it. And when we're sewing here and we can't see, we can lift this leather piece up and peek. We'll peek to see where the hole is. It makes it easier for us to thread the needle. Okay, and then... Do you see, everyone, it's very easy. After we've sewn a few stitches, we'll take the needle end again. We'll continue to sew on this side. Okay, or you can sew one side first and then sew the other side. If you sew it the way I'm showing you, the leather will be more balanced. It won't get crooked. The leather will be more balanced. Okay, because sometimes when you pull and tighten it too much, and this cord stretches out, then when you get to this cord, the square will be crooked. That's what happens when you don't do it with even tension. That's why we'll do it this way. Go one side of the cord, then the other side of the cord. So they are even, so both sides are even. It's so beautiful. Do you see, everyone? It looks no different from machine sewing. It's so beautiful. So everyone, just continue to sew like this until the end. And then I'll guide you on how to tie off the thread on the inside. Now, after we've sewn this part, the last needle thread will still be on the inside like this. We'll take both threads all the way to the end. Then we'll take the needles out. When we take the needles out, we'll tie these two threads together. Tie it to make it a little more secure. Okay, then tie it like this. Okay, pull it through and tighten it. We'll tie a few more knots. To be even more secure, we'll put this thread through the threads that we've already embroidered. Hook it through, everyone, hook it through, and then we'll hook it through and then we'll pull it tight. Okay, pull it through, okay, and then we'll hook one more stitch. One or two stitches like that. Pull it through completely, okay, pull it all the way through. Okay, tie it back, okay? It's done. Then we'll burn it. Okay, do you see? It's done. This strap is done. So now we'll continue with the other strap. Okay, for this strap, wherever the last stitch is, we'll sew up to that point. Here's the cord. This cord is a bit long. We'll attach this cord here. Then we'll thread it through these two. Okay, then we'll sew this cord here. Here, we'll make it sit here. So we'll sew this seam just like the one on this side. We'll sew it exactly the same way. We'll count from the top down. 1, 2, 3. Can you see? Here's this hole, the hole from the top down. 1, 2, 3. From the outside in, it's the 13th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The 13th hole. This will be the 13th hole, and from this hole, we'll go in for because this cord is on the inside. Do you see? So this 13th hole is the hole for this stitch on the outside. Now we'll sew from the inside out, so we'll go into this hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? The row we need to sew will be here. Then we'll count from the top down. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll thread the needle through. Okay, and then we'll thread this through to this side. We'll go back. 1, 2, 3 in the 4th row. We'll thread the needle up. Okay, got it. Okay, now we'll thread this needle down into the next hole. This, and we're done. We'll just continue to sew it in the same way. Okay, we'll thread this needle point into this next hole. Then we'll thread it up again. Sew it exactly like the other piece. Oh, and before you sew, please note that this cord has a wrong side and a right side. Here's the wrong side and the right side. The wrong side won't show the sewing holes, but the right side shows the sewing holes very clearly. Can you see that, everyone? So please pay attention to this. Pay attention to this for me. Between the wrong side and the right side, the seam on the right side will also be more beautiful than on the wrong side. So these sewing holes, you won't see them on the wrong side. But on the right side, you'll see the holes for sewing very clearly. So please note this for me. And so we'll just sew like that. It's very easy, right, everyone? Okay. We just need to go straight along this canvas row, and that's it. Because the holes here have been pre-punched for you, they are the same size as the canvas. So you just need to thread it through, and that's it. And if you follow the row of canvas as you go, your cord will be straight, it won't be crooked, unlike a crochet piece without canvas holes, which can easily be sewn crooked. But with this, you just need to align with the hole, the canvas hole, and then you just go. It's very simple. Even if we can't see where we're going, we can lift the leather piece up and look. And when you're done, remember to tighten the cord, tighten the thread. Okay, now that we've gone a little way, we'll take the needle on this side and continue. See, it's very simple, everyone. So everyone, just sew all the way down and do the exact same thing as on this side. Oh, and please note for me that when we sew this, we'll make sure the strap cord is on the side. If you are facing it directly, it will be on the left side. This one will be on the left side. Okay, this one will be in the middle. Do you see, everyone? It's very beautiful. Remember, this one will be on the left side. When you hold the bag facing you, this will be on the left side. Remember that. So everyone, just sew all the leather, and then I'll continue guiding you. Now, after you've finished sewing everything, we'll have this cord. Here's this long cord. We'll thread it in here. Okay, here I'll just keep it at level 2. But if you want it longer or shorter, you can adjust the level on this cord. Okay, this has now finished the leather handle. Now we'll put this aside and continue with the other parts. So here, I'll guide you on how to sew the zipper. For this zipper, first, let's roughly sew this part to attach it here. We call it a basting stitch. Everyone, just baste that part. Just a rough basting stitch. We can use a different colored thread so it stands out. Like this, we'll just roughly sew this part together. Baste it so the fabric piece sticks here, everyone. Then it will be easier for us to sew later. We'll baste it like this to make it stick together. We'll just sew it all the way to the end of this length. we'll just baste it. Then later we'll cut and pull this thread out. Baste it so it sticks together to make it easier for us to sew. Okay, after we've sewn this, then we'll use a regular sewing needle and thread, and we'll put this piece in. And everyone please note, this part has the full pattern, and this part has the incomplete pattern. We'll put the incomplete pattern part on the inside to make it look nicer. Okay, it will be like this. So now we'll sew one side first. Oh, when you're sewing this, remember to leave this part of the fabric so that we can fold it down like this later. Leave a little bit of a gap on this end as well. We'll leave a little gap. Now we'll clip both of these into here. Then we'll just thread the needle and sew. For sewing, we'll do a regular running stitch. Everyone, we'll just put this right up against the edge here. We'll just hold it right against the edge of the zipper and then sew. Sew on the inside here. Everyone, don't sew on the outside. Okay, we'll just do it like this. We'll sew. Okay, we'll just align it with the edge and then sew. Here, on this fabric will have a few straight lines. Do you see, everyone? So we'll just align with them to make it even. We'll make it straight. Okay, it's straight with this line. Okay, it's straight like this and leaves a little gap from the zigzag line so that later when you pull the zipper, it won't get stuck. Okay, so we'll just sew like that. Then we'll sew. We'll sew from this end all the way to the end of this section. All the way to the end here. After we've finished sewing, we'll pull this thread out. Pull it out. Okay, pull it out. After we've finished sewing, we'll pull it out. Then, after we've finished sewing, we'll fold this part down. Okay, we'll fold the edge in. Okay, so that this lining fabric is on the inside, we'll also fold this end down. Okay, it's like this. Do you see? Everyone, look. Because I can't film the whole thing, the video would be very long, so I'll just give you a quick overview so it's easy for you to visualize. Okay, when we've sewed all the way from the top down to here, we'll fold the fabric edge like this. Then we'll proceed to thread the needle here. And we'll sew the lining with a hidden stitch. Sew it just like the body and side pieces. Okay, we'll just thread the needle through this fabric. Then we'll push it through. Okay, then we'll just sew with a hidden stitch like that. Okay, and here we'll also fold the edge in and then we'll sew with a hidden stitch. And similarly, we'll do the same on the other side. When we've sewn one side, we'll also put this remaining part in the exact same way. After we've finished sewing the lining and everything, we'll attach the two sliders. This zipper is a two-way zipper, everyone. So we'll just separate it and then put it in. Okay, one side. Okay, both sides, and then we'll be done with this zipper part. Then in a little while, we'll use this zipper to attach it in here first. Now we'll sew this side part. Here, after we finish sewing this zipper, we'll have a finished product like this. Now we're going to attach the side piece like this. On the side piece, we'll have a piece of leather. Here's a piece of leather like this. So we're going to sew this leather piece and sandwich it in here. We'll sew and sandwich it in here, just like this one. Now we'll take the thread. The thread will be the same as the one that comes with the kit. The kit will have this thread. We'll tie a knot in this thread. Only tie one side of the thread, everyone. Don't double it. This thread is thick, so we don't need to double it. Now, we'll just thread it through here to hold the knot in place. So here, in the middle, we'll count 1, 2, 3. We'll sandwich this in. We'll thread it through the first one. We'll thread it into the next hole, which is also the next canvas hole of this piece. Then we'll put the back piece in. We'll sew it together. There, for the next stitch, we'll go over here. You only need to make the outside look nice. The inside part is not important because we'll sew the lining later to cover it up. We'll pull it tight. We just need the outside to look nice. The inside, whatever it looks like, doesn't matter. And that's it. It's done. Now that it's done, we'll tighten this thread. Then we'll thread it down here. Okay, now that this part is done, we'll take a long piece of thread. Then we'll thread it through here, up to this corner, to attach this part. We'll bring it out right at this corner stitch, the middle stitch. And this part, we'll burn it. We'll bring this out here. And then we'll proceed with attaching it. This part is very simple, ladies. This is the middle corner here. So we'll also go into the middle stitch on this side. We'll go into the middle stitch on this side. There. And then go around over here. Then we'll go into the next hole, and we'll go into the next hole on this side. We'll make a circle like that. We'll attach it in a circle like that. Then the last stitch in here, we'll go into the middle stitch here. We'll go in one more time. At these first and last stitches, we'll go in twice. Then we'll bring the thread down here. Then we'll go through. We'll thread it through. We'll thread it through just to hold the thread in place. Now we'll count from the middle stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll pull it out here. It came loose, so I'll pull it out and then put it back in to keep it secure. And here, we'll go into the middle stitch. We'll go into the middle stitch here. Then we'll tighten it and go in twice. So for each stitch, we'll go into one hole on this side and one hole on the other side to attach it. Then we'll go to the middle stitch on this side and pull it to the middle stitch on this side. We'll go in one more round. Then we'll thread it up. Then we'll thread this thread down here. We'll thread it through and then burn it. Okay, done. Now we'll put the lining fabric in. If it's too much, we'll cut it. We'll cut off a little bit of this corner. There. Okay. Okay, after we cut the lining fabric, we'll try it in here. Then we'll cut the lining fabric as I instructed earlier. We'll cut off a little bit of this corner. Now, we'll turn the lining fabric inside out and put it in here. Then we'll use a needle and thread to sew this lining fabric. Here. We'll place the lining fabric like this. Then we'll sew. We'll sew a running stitch as usual. When we sew up to this point, up to this leather part, we'll skip it. Then we'll thread the needle to continue around to this side, everyone, around to this side. We'll just dot there. Okay, when we finish sewing, we'll bring the needle up here. There, now we'll fold this down. When we've sewn like this, we'll fold the side of the fabric. And this side too, we'll fold it. Then we'll fold the fabric down. We'll clamp it. And the same for this side, we'll fold it. Just fold it and bend the edge of the fabric. We'll fold the edge like this to make it curve and hug the bottom. Then we'll continue to use the same needle from before and sew. I'll go this way. There. Okay. Thread it up to this corner. There. We'll thread the needle out like this. Then we'll thread it out here. We'll do a hidden stitch, just like we did with the zipper earlier. We'll thread it out and then pull it out completely like this. There. And we'll just keep threading it up like that. We'll thread it up like this and then thread it into the fabric. Then we'll thread it out. You can see it clearly. And just like that, you'll sew all the way over here, and we'll have finished the zipper part. Now, all that's left is to sew the lining for the main body and then attach it, and we're done. Here's the main body. For the main body, we'll choose a side, either this side or this side. It's up to you. We'll choose one side to sew this in to make it the front. We'll sew this with the leather sewing thread, everyone. We'll take a double thread and tie a knot. For me, I'll choose this side as the front. I'll count the squares from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This dot is the center. We'll place this here. Then we'll thread this in. Remember, before you sew this, always tie a knot and sew on the back to hold the thread in place. Then we'll bring the thread down here. Let me add a little more. When you receive this kit, this piece will be attached here. And it will have this as well. So we'll take this off. We'll sew this first. And later, after we finish assembling the bag, we'll attach that. Now that this part is all done, we'll put the lining in. Now we'll put the lining in and fold the edge. There. We'll fold this and then clamp it to hold it in place. We'll also fold the edge here. We have two ways to sew this. One is the hidden stitch, and the other is to sew directly on it. I'll usually instruct you to do the hidden stitch because it looks nicer. But if you find the hidden stitch too difficult, you can sew it with a regular running stitch. You can just sew because when we attach the zipper here, it will cover the opening, so you won't see the stitches anyway. When I say running stitch, I mean the stitch you use for normal sewing. We'll just thread it up and down. For this corner, we'll just smooth the fabric up to here. Then whatever is left at this corner, we'll fold it in. There. Okay, done. We'll clamp it. Now we'll use a needle and thread just like we did for the side piece and the zipper lining. It's exactly the same. We'll choose a spot. We'll bring the thread through first. To hold it in place. Now we'll thread it in here. We'll thread it through and then bring the needle out. Then we'll continue to thread it up. We'll thread it down into this fabric again. Then we'll bring the needle out. Do you see? You won't see the stitches at all. It's very tight. When you bring the needle up, don't thread it into the fabric yet. After you get the needle through the canvas, then you can thread it into the fabric. You can pierce through the fabric. Like this, we'll pierce it. We'll thread it up. So we're not piercing the fabric yet. Now we'll pierce through the fabric. We'll pierce through a little bit. Do you see? Here's the needle. We'll thread it all the way out here. Then we'll tighten the thread. Then we'll continue to bring the needle up. Then we'll go down here. Then we'll thread it through here. Just continue like this and sew all the way around this. After that, we'll move on to attaching the bag. After we finish sewing the lining, we'll attach the zipper opening to finish the bag. Do you see? It looks very beautiful. This attachment part comes with a piece of leather. So it's a little different from the other kits we've made before. I've already attached one side. Now I'll show you how to attach the other side. We'll take a piece of thread that's as long as the zipper and fold it in half. Or fold it in thirds. I'm sorry, fold it in thirds. That's right, Fold it in thirds, a piece of thread that's as long as the zipper. And fold it in thirds, then we'll cut this thread. We'll thread it through the needle. We'll thread it through the needle. Then we'll choose the middle point. We'll choose a middle point. We'll count from the outside to the inside to find the middle point. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 20, 22. 22. So the middle stitch will be here, on this row. Then we'll go straight up here. We'll pull the thread through here. For this, we'll double the thread. Then we'll make sure both threads are the same length. We'll tie a knot to make sure they're the same length. Then for the side of the thread that we haven't threaded through the needle yet, we'll tie a knot to hold that spot so it doesn't come loose. So that when we pull this thread, it stays in place and doesn't come loose. Here's a thread. Now for this strap, this leather strap, we'll place it in. Please pay attention to something. On one end of the strap, there's a loose thread, and on the other, there isn't. So we'll put the end that doesn't have the loose thread into the end that does have the loose thread. And the end here with the loose thread, we'll connect it to the end that doesn't have the loose thread. Do you see? So that when we get down here, if there's any excess, we can just tuck this loose thread in and cut it off. Like this, we'll tuck and push it in. Tuck and push it in. When we're attaching this part, please note that when we get to the section that doesn't have the loose thread, we'll leave a few holes. We'll leave them so that when we bring this end in later, we can overlap it and sew it together to make it look nice, like this. It will be tight like that, so now we'll find the middle point here. And this, we'll also find the middle point. Here, you have to look carefully. You have to look at the holes. Make sure they are all aligned. We'll overlap them so they are aligned. You can see straight through it. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but in person, you can see it. It means the two holes are aligned to find the middle point. Here's the middle point. When we thread the needle through here, you see the first stitch. We'll thread it from this side all the way through. There and here. We'll count along the pattern and find the middle point. The middle point will be here. The middle stitch is this one. So these two on the sides will be the stitches that are evenly divided. So that will be the middle stitch. You can lift this up and see the middle point. The middle point on this side is the stitch up here. So the middle point on this side will also be the stitch on this side. Now we'll thread through all three. Do you see it clearly? We'll thread it from the outside, through the leather strap, and through this piece as well. Let me show you. Here's the first stitch. We'll thread it from the outside in, through the leather piece, through the canvas piece. The hole up here. Now we'll thread it back through the leather piece. We won't go up to the crocheted part anymore. We won't go up to the crocheted edge anymore. We'll thread it back through the leather piece and out. We won't go up to the edge of the thread either. Then we'll tighten it. Now we'll go into the next stitch. Go into the next stitch. This is in the way, so you might not see it clearly, right? When we go in one way and then come out, we'll only go on the leather piece. We won't thread it through the crocheted part anymore. Then we'll come out at the same needle hole. Now we'll pierce through the next hole. Then go into the leather piece. Then go into the inside piece. Do you see? All three on the needle. Pull it through. We'll tighten it. Now, for the return stitch, it will be in the same hole. But we won't thread it in here. We won't thread it in here anymore. We'll only thread it through the leather. We'll only thread it through the leather. Here, we'll only thread it through the leather. Now we'll continue to thread into the next stitch through the leather, through the corresponding piece on the inside. Pull it. Pull it through. We'll do the return stitch and only go through the leather piece. Do you see? Going back to the hole we just came through. We'll come out here. We'll come out. We'll come out, and then we'll go into the next hole, through the leather, and through the corresponding hole on the inside. Pull it through. pull it through, tighten it, then go back to that same hole. The hole we just came through has the thread already. Then we'll go out here. We won't go into the piece anymore. Then we'll tighten it. Then we'll go into the next stitch through the leather and through the corresponding hole over here. Just repeat like that. Then go through the leather and push it out. Then continue. And everyone, just keep attaching it like this. Do you see? It looks very beautiful, very sharp. It's very easy, isn't it? The very first stitch might be a little difficult to imagine. It seems a little hard, but this is very easy to do. We'll pull it tight and then go back to that same stitch. Then go into the next stitch. Through all 3 pieces, pull it through. Then go back. Remember to tighten it. Go back on the leather piece only, right at the hole we just came through. Everyone, just continue to go like this and go down to the very bottom. Then I'll instruct you further. Please pay attention to this spot. When we get to this corner, we'll go into the middle stitch as well. The middle stitch that connects these 2 pieces. We'll go into that middle stitch and not skip it. There. We'll go into this middle stitch. We won't skip that middle stitch. For this bag, I think the hardest part is this attachment. Everything else is very simple and easy to do. It's only difficult at this second part, I mean, sewing this last part here. The part on this side is easy because there's still empty space. I'm holding the camera like this, so I don't know if you can see it clearly. There. Do you see? It looks very beautiful. I love it so much. It's midnight right now, and I'm still sitting here attaching it. I have to finish it before I can rest peacefully. There. You'll just keep attaching it to the bottom. After we finish attaching this side, we'll come back here. Then we'll untie the thread we tied earlier. Then we'll thread it through the needle. For this thread, we'll bring it back inside. We'll bring this thread back inside. Then we'll bring it out at the first stitch. Here, we'll bring it out at the first stitch we made. We'll bring it out here. Then we'll continue to thread it from the outside in. Into the next stitch here, we'll also go into the next stitch. Then we'll continue to bring the needle out at that same stitch. It's exactly the same as this side, no different at all. It's exactly the same, no difference. It's exactly the same. When you attach it to the end down here, please count this for me. For example, here I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 is up to here. Then we'll count the holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so up to here, and the beginning part will be extra. So now we'll cut off this beginning part. Cut it off. Now we'll thread the loose thread into here. We'll thread it and tuck it in. We can cut off a little bit of this loose thread. We'll thread it in. This might be because when we applied the glue, it got stuck. So we'll use the needle to pierce it to make it go through. We'll open this first stitch, the one at the very beginning, to put this loose thread in. We'll make it overlap this side. It will overlap this piece. We'll make it overlap this. There. It will overlap and stick like this. Now we'll continue to sew. These last stitches are a little difficult. You can use your hand to push from the inside. There. Remember to leave the thread a little long. Pull it all the way through. This last part is a little tricky. We'll use our hands to squeeze these two sides to make this part wider so we can tuck this in. The last stitch, we'll go through the leather piece on the inside as well. We'll go through this leather piece. Then we'll tuck this leather piece in. There. We'll tuck this leather piece in, fold it down. Then up here. Pull it up. The thread is a little short. So at this point, I'll use a crochet hook. Do you see? Doesn't it look beautiful? Then we'll thread it in and out a few times here to hold it in place, to hold this thread in place. I left the thread a little short. When you do it, remember to leave the thread a little longer. When you think the thread is secure, you'll put the lighter in here. Put the lighter in and burn it. Then we'll glue it down. I've finished it, everyone. It's done. Now we'll take this. Remember to attach this. Attach this and then attach it here. Thread it through this. Then it will thread into here. It's so beautiful, everyone. There. We've finished it. We've finished this bag. There. This is the finished bag. It's very beautiful and elegant. The stitches are very smooth and very beautiful. Thank you, everyone. I wish you all a very happy day. If you need anything, you can leave a comment. And thank you all for watching. Thank you, everyone.